Insurance stocks have been on a tear this year. Names like Allstate, Progressive, and Hartford all higher today, adding to record runs in 2024. Rising rates have been boosting insurers' bottom lines. But now you've got damage, of course, from Hurricanes Helene and Milton, and that could put a dent in their profitability outlooks. Rebecca, give me a sense of how you're thinking about insurance and hurricanes and how it affects the broader economy.
I mean, I'm looking more at the macro than specific stocks. But I grew up in Florida. I grew up with hurricanes. I follow them. My family still lives there. And what I've seen and what I've been reading about is that the number of big, expensive storms keeps growing. So in the 1980s, we had like 3.3 above $1 billion extreme weather events a year on average. Now it's 22 a year on average. If we look at the cost, it's gone up from about $20 billion a year to about $150. So when you think about insurance, you have storms creating that much damage. The insurance is going to have to figure that out. But it also feeds through the consumer, right? We're seeing all the damage here, and the lower end consumer has a harder time picking up the pieces and rebuilding. It also feeds into inflation. So the Fed, when they think about homeowners insurance, which the premiums have gone up 40% in the last 5 years, those things tend to be underrepresented in CPI and PCE, so the measures the Fed's looking at. So inflation is running hotter in some parts of the economy than the Fed is seeing as it looks at its main data.
Well, and I'll tell you, it's hitting not only homeowners, it hits commercial property owners as well. And in fact, I've talked to real estate developers who have said, look, my premium for my multifamily property in South Texas went from $1 million a year to $3 million a year. That wipes away any profit margin I had at all. I'm just flat, which means there's no money to reinvest in the property, no money to draw new renters in paying higher rates, and it's killing deals. I've also talked to brokers who say they've gone in, and once a buyer finds out what the premium is going to be in Florida for a commercial property, they wash their hands and they walk away. That's a problem.
Well, and it's part of the reason why the progressives are up 59% this year is because there's been improving margins on the personal side. I mean, it's easy. This week, we're very focused on the reinsurers, are certainly overshadowed by Milton and Helene. And was it Helene or Helene?
Helena.
Helena?
All right.
I mean, if my name was Helene, I wouldn't want to be called Helene. But anyway, so when I think about the insurance trade right now, I do think that overall, first of all, third quarter cat trends are actually still below the 5-year average. As much as these storms are the headlines that we're seeing, I do think it's a case where there is an opportunity still here. You look at certainly the valuations across the street. The analyst community says these are buys. And part of the macro that Rebecca's talking about is also just the ability of insurance companies to actually earn more on their interest income. So we talk about banks, but if you're investing in your insurance company and you're matching liabilities, you're making a lot more on those deposits than you ever did, except for maybe a little bit of a give back. That's positive.
Piper Sandler's analyst told me, look, when you look at insurance stocks, when you are seeing a big hurricane bearing down, they will lose some ground. But insurers always figure out a way to make it up.
And that's why the charts look the way they look, because they always increase the premium, to your point. Second derivative trade is Home Depot and Lowe's. There's going to be rebuilding. Lowe's is at an all-time high. Home Depot, I believe, is close to an all-time high. Lowe's up 24% year to date. The chart looks great. A little bit better than Home Depot now, but that's your second derivative trade.
And Generac, if you look at, what happens after a big storm is that people get reminded that they're not safe, even if they're living inland, and then you start to see people taking it more seriously, the risk of having power outages for extended periods of time.